An obese cat loses more than half her body weight. We're going to read into this story from the BBC, you guys. Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Reganelite here with another good news, good vibe story. And this one from the BBC is the headline of the obese cat loses more than half her body weight. Now, many of you have seen your fair share of cats and dogs and animals having a bit more fat on them than they should do. A bit more, probably being feeding them a bit too much than they should do. And it obviously, while it seems like not the end of the world when sometimes you're looking at them, it could be really unhealthy. We know obviously how important it is as humans that we need to try and look after our health, but it's also important to try and look after our animals' health as well. And I wanted to show you this here. So this is her name is Rainbow Pictures, weighed nearly 13 grams when she arrived at the centre in 2022. So I'm just going to show you the other pictures here. So here's another picture of our Rainbow. And there she is. You can see actually being able to walk around, fluff around. And if you look at this picture here, you can clearly see, in stark contrast to some of the other pictures here, she's definitely gotten a lot thinner there. I mean, yeah, it's quite a change there. So really good sign that you know, if you put them on a certain diet, you start restricting them and whatnot, you can really change them about. And the thing is, you don't like, it's not just cats, for any animals, you want to encourage them to be more active anyway, because it's good for you as well as good for them, because you just don't, you know, it's just ideal for them. So an obese cat who could barely stand because she weighed a whopping 13 grams has lost more than half her body weight in 2 years. So Rainbow, who was once severely underweight, was in the care of the cat's protection as a kitten, but when she returned to the adoption centre in Bridgend 3 years later, weighing slightly more than the average 2-year-old child, staff were deeply shocked. It was uncertain whether she would survive because of the strain being put on her organs and bones by the excess weight. But Rainbow upped the exercise following a strict diet and has now dropped almost 7 grams, all in time to celebrate her first anniversary in her new home. The owners, Matthew and Sarah Rogers from Merthyr Tydfil, said it had been amazing to be a part of Rainbow's journey. She brings so much love and joy to our lives every day, says Sarah. It makes a big difference to her day-to-day life. She can now groom herself properly. She's much more agile and gets about the house and the garden, which have made secure for her without any problems, Matthew added. Rainbow initially spent a year in charity care due to the issues with her weight. Her size prevented her from going to the toilet or grooming properly, which meant that she needed to be treated for an eye infection, urinal burns, and inflamed skin, as well as fleas. Yeah, that's really bad. This is the other thing as well about cats. Cats need to be able to, you know, to hygienically look after themselves and clean themselves and whatnot. And obviously, if they have so much thick and fat weight, they can't do that. Which means that either two things: either get them to lose weight, or you actually groom them yourself. Actually, you groom them yourself, which is a bit more difficult. So yeah, I mean, it's not rocket science to keep your cat healthy to a certain extent. Bridgend's cat protection manager Sue Ben Sal said Matthew and Sarah have done such a brilliant job, and I knew she was doing well, but seeing this picture of her looking so trim, even with her excess skin from the weight loss, is absolutely remarkable. Rainbow has a special place in the heart of everyone here. No cat should get in such a terrible state, but thankfully her original owner reached out to us when she realised she simply could not keep Rainbow's weight in check. Hers has been truly a remarkable journey, from close to death to happily homed. And yeah, that's quite a remarkable thing there. You can see Rainbow there being able to move, to walk there. Getting rid of the weight can be a challenge, just as much as challenge for animals as it can be for humans. So it's a nice little story, and as someone who owns cats myself, I really want to make sure they're healthy and happy. At the time of this recording, just before we head out, I head out on this one, guys. I have 2 cats. One of them is a very, very old cat. and she doesn't have a lot of time left, let me put it that way. And obviously we try to compensate her as much as we possibly can. As cats get, some cats, it's different to everyone, but the cat, I don't want to say the name or too much, but the cat is getting to a point where she's getting thinner and thinner, because that's natural as she gets older. But she's not at the point where she's in pain or suffering or needs to be put down. But you can tell she's old by her body weight getting thing, and that she's like, I think she's like 17 years old or something like that, or roughly around. So she's a very, very old cat. So yeah, that's going to be brutal when that when she does kick the bucket. But it is a case of, when the time has come, the time has come. So I'm just trying to make the most of the time that we have with her. And this is what I would say with anyone who has any cats or dogs: make the most of the time with them whenever you possibly can, because once they're gone, they're gone, and all you'll have is the memories. So while they're here with you, make the most of them, you guys. So let me know what you guys thought about this story about the obese cat. If you have a cat of your own, did you have weight problems with your own cat? Or maybe you have different animal. Maybe you don't have any animals at all. Let me know your thoughts and more down in the comments section below. If you found this video interesting, please hit the like button. We greatly appreciate it. Share it across social media so others are notified of this video. And subscribe, because it really does help support the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. And I hope to catch you all very, very soon.